If you're someone who's worried about the sled push at Hyrox, then I've got 3 tips that are going to make it feel easier for you on race day. Tip number 1 is that you need to improve your strength in training. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this, via heavy squats or via heavy single leg strength, like split squats, lunges, etc. Now, the reason we're doing this is because if you can lift more weight, it means you can probably push more weight on the sled. And the more weight you can push on a sled, the easier it's going to feel, because obviously, if I can sled push 250 kilos, 300 kilos, the weight on the day is a lot less than that, so it's going to be easier if I've only been able to push the weight that's actually on the sled. So obviously, because it's a lower percentage effort. That's going to make it easier. If it makes it easier, you're going to be less fatigued, and that's just going to make you happier in general. Tip number 2 is to make sure you've got your technique nailed. Now, you need to play around with your hand positioning, whether you're going straight arms, arms in, or crookedy elbows. You also need to make sure that you're good with your initial drive, so you're pushing off both feet together, not staggered, because we're stronger from that position. And obviously making sure that we're breaking our push up into manageable chunks, and we're breathing and taking short, choppy steps. And the final tip is similar to the first one. You need to train heavy. Once you've developed that strength, actually using it to push heavier weight on the sled that you're going to need to do on the day, it's going to mean that when you get to the day, it's going to be less of a shock. Because as you might have heard by now, the carpets at Hyrox mean the sled moves a little slower sometimes to how it does in most gyms. So training heavier is going to essentially prepare us for this potential shock to the system. Now, if you use these 3 tips, your sled push is going to be a whole lot smoother on the day. And if you want to see 3 similar tips for your sled pull, then just drop me a like and a follow.